allow people to come forward and take their gender by the horns, if you like, and they can actually change. And don't forget, there's not just guys who become women. There are women who are going to transition into being really incredibly good-looking blokes. I've seen quite a few of them. And God help you, cis women, I'll tell you, because there's some really nice guys out there who've got a slight surprise for you at some stage. I came out about 6 years ago, and the hardest point I had was to tell my family. And you've got a group of people who are looking at you to help them in everyday life, who suddenly go, "Oh, hang on, you're my dad. So how can you now, what do we call you?" And that was the first thing that we had to make probably, what do we call you? Do we call you mum? Mum 2, second mum. And I'm going, no, I'm dad. Now to me, I'm never precious about this. Some trans people are. They want to be called by female generics, such as mother or something like that. I'm happy being dad, because that's who I am. I provided the sperm, which actually made my children. I'm proud of them, all 3 of them. I'm still with my partner. We're more friends now, which is brilliant. The thing with being trans and being gender, if you like, gender prioritised, is you're not what I would call hugely sexually active. Once you get to that point where that initial burst of your sex, if you like, your maleness as a male to female transsexual, once you get rid of testosterone, you get rid of that, you stop thinking along the sexual line, and you're free. You're actually thinking more on this female side. So it's great when you become that person that you always should be. But on a day like this, as I said, it's easy to say, I've had it easier. I've gone through the psychiatric route, I've gone through a full route with the GP and the hospitals. I'm in transition. I will be having my operation in around about 21 days, and I will be fully female, or as fully female as a guy can be. And I will be exceptionally happy with that, because ever since I was 4 years old, this package I had didn't fit with what was up here. Now, I didn't wake up one day and think, gee, I don't think I'll be a woman today. Yeah, I've got nothing better to do. Let me be a woman. I think that's a really good idea. I was always female, always here. And you're not crazy. There's nothing that's inside you forcing you down this route except the knowledge that you're the wrong gender. You know, and it's finding out why the bits you've got aren't working. You know, what they're finding out is that transgender people are actually created while they're in the womb. And there are so many drugs now which are in everyday use, which can cause a lack of masculinization of the brain, which can cause a feminization in a transsexual woman's instance, or with a trans guy, the masculinization of the brain, where this person will then go on to actually become male in every other way, because that's the way they feel. And it's this knowledge all the time, and to be able to come out to people and friends, and I'm very lucky. I've got very good friends at the LGF who have been exceptional with me, and the LGF saved my life. It really did. And if we can pan back just one part of that, my life's complete for me. It means that I've done the right thing for people. That if I can say to somebody, it's right, don't worry. You're who you are. You're a beautiful human being. Don't care what anybody else thinks or says. You're who you are.